they've only tested this new Wunder virus on mice. But like the first edition of the virus, we know it doesn't stay confined to animals for very long. So these geniuses at Boston University created a strain of the Communist Party virus that kills 80% of the mice infected with it. For comparison, the current Commie Democrat virus kills less than 1% of those who get infected. So if this super strain gets out, it would be worse than nuclear war. 80% of the planet could be wiped out. Now, if you're sick of LA traffic, that might not be a bad thing, but for most people, that would be pretty bad news. The teams extracted the Omicron variant's spike protein and attached it to the original Wuhan variant that came out of nowhere in 2019. Apparently, while the Omicron variant is pretty mild and usually causes a non-fatal infection, the new Omicron S variant, and I quote the researchers here, inflicts severe disease with a mortality rate of 80%. That's not terrifying at all. These mad scientists are literally developing what amounts to a bioweapon of biblical proportions on a scale not seen since the bubonic plague wiped out a third of Europe's population in the Middle Ages. This would be worse, a lot worse. Now, to temper these results, the researchers noted that mice and human immune systems are very different, and that if the virus were to infect humans, it probably wouldn't be as deadly. Probably. As you know, these whiz-kid scientists have been right about everything the last 2 years, so you can take that probably to the bank. The researchers claim that when they infected human cells with the deadly new variant, it was 5 times more infectious than the regular Omicron strain of the CCP virus. Gain of function research? Anyone? In case you think I'm blowing this out of proportion, even other doctors and scientists are worried about what these mad lads are up to. Dr. Paul Hunter, who is an expert on infectious diseases at England's University of East Anglia, said he was alarmed at what these laboratories are doing. He said this could be easily weaponized for military use, which is a concern, but I'm honestly more worried about another accidental lab leak, like the one that happened somewhere else recently. Senator Roger Marshall of Kansas, who is also a doctor, said these experiments involve lethal gain-of-function research, which has the potential to, quote, kill more people than any singular nuclear weapon. He added that viruses have managed to escape even the most secure labs, or been allowed to escape. Even the NIAID, that's Benito Fauci's division, said the Boston lab never got their research approved by the agency and never told anyone they would be making superviruses. Now, to be fair, Boston issued a statement defending their research. First of all, they said they didn't believe they were required to tell anyone that they were creating a virus that could wipe out almost the entire human race. Oh, well, that's a relief. It's good to know they don't think they have to report that kind of thing. Second, they said critics are misrepresenting their goals and that they weren't researching how to make the virus more dangerous or more transmissible. After they successfully made the virus both wildly more dangerous and more transmissible. They claimed their goal was to provide a public benefit by leading to better, targeted therapeutic interventions to help fight against future pandemics. You know, the ones caused by the deadly new viruses they created in their own labs. For One America News, I'm Pearson Sharp.
Still to come.